Okay, good afternoon. Oh, I'm going to watch them.
I do. It's 1:20.
Bloody hell, it's 1:20. We're starting a bit late,
Yeah.
but we're attempting to do a little circular up Moel Siabod.
Yes. So at the moment we are in Coed Craig Forest, which is forest. The idea is to cross this and to get to the route that is going to take up by the ridge up to the mountain. But we will play by ear because we were chilling this morning.
Yeah, and we need to do like the quickest route we can, the shortest route we can, and to do it quickly. So we need to get up and back before it gets dark.
But it is good weather, so we thought if we're going to go up a mountain, it has to be today.
If we can do a scramble, it has to be today, yeah.
Because it cannot be too wet. But yeah.
Okay, so we better go on with it. Let's go.
Moel Siabod, we are on track.
Looks pretty rough up there.
Cool. So we got a bit confused. If you follow this route in the viewranger, you will see that we continue the path and then we went back. Because we could just see the quarry and we were planning to go to the quarry on the way back.
We just stopped for a minute, try and cool down and
I'll have a drink, but I forgot to drink.
have a drink and a quick wee. And making our way up pretty steep now. I think pretty soon we should get to, start turning into a proper ridge to get to the top. And hopefully if the weather holds up, we'll keep going. But we're not going to risk it if it starts getting really, really cloudy and rainy. You see there's bits of sunshine and bits of cloud.
There's a sheep in the ridge.
There's a sheep on the ridge, she's not bothered. But yeah, it's quite a little bit difficult to navigate here. It's not a, you know, really big popular mountain like Snowdon with obvious paths. You have to use your noggin a little bit and think about it a bit and keep checking your navigation. We've got a paper map and our phone with viewranger, so should be alright.
But it's typical when you're going up and you keep losing the path and you keep finding it and losing it, and then you look down and it's like, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's not that obvious when you're going up as it's when you're going down, I think.
Bit of scrambling going on here.
Okay. We're just debating. Now it's calm a little bit, but it was really raining. Just debating if continuing or going back.
We've already got amazing views. There is some clear sky over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's coming our way or not though.
I think we keep going a little bit more, and if
Let's
it
keep
gets
going
worse,
and see, yeah.
yeah.
There's Issa making her way up. I can see some sort of, I don't know if that's the peak or a bit before the peak. This is a tough climb, isn't it? We've had a bit of a scrambling along the rocks. It's all very wet. They've all got little streams running down them and stuff. So definitely, if you're going to do this, wear boots if you don't want to get wet feet. And it's not raining. A little bit windy, which is quite nice because it's hot. And we're getting such brilliant views up there now. It looks wicked. Unbelievable.
This is lots of fun. You have to do a little bit of bouldering, a little bit of searching, and every minute you keep going up, you get more beautiful views. Even farther away.
Just a little bit too slippery on the rocks because of all the rain. But you have to kind of find a way where you're not on a slope on a rock because your boots just won't grip on it.
Well, we're almost there. There's a peak up
yonder.
here. There we go. Let's put the camera away so we can use our hands.
Like that.
How? Nah, I think I'm going on that cracky crack. Yes.
You can slide right down there.
Yes.
I don't think you should be this side.
Okay, you want to try the other side?
If you sit there, you're going down there.
Yeah. Not fun. Down there, guys, not fun. Found it? Ah, that's a path. Look at this. Well, you still need to go up though. You're gonna lose high. It's coming in. Pit is over there. I was trying to find a path, but there is not really a clear path, so we're going to go back and try to go around these rocks. Just coming down from the rocks, and I noticed this plant has blueberries. It's a bit early for them. Blueberries. Delicious. They had one in there. Where's the other ones? Oh, look. A couple more in here. Very nice. So, getting lost has its good things. You sometimes find some blueberries, some fruit. This is waiting for me. That's where we were, up there, somewhere in the rocks. We're going to go around it and try to find the proper path, the proper route. We're still not finding the path, so I say let's stop and have lunch and reevaluate the situation.
So yeah, we were going to like go right up and scramble along the peak, but the scramble seems to be more like a climb, and I mean proper climb, and it's really wet. We've both been falling over. I put my foot on a rock and it slipped, put it on again and it slipped again, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't know if we're just missing the path, if we're missing the point, or if it's just not really a good thing to do in wet weather. Maybe it's a dry only kind of scramble. I don't know, but anyway, it's getting late. We've had some good views. We've had a good time. We've had a bite to eat, and now it's freezing. And as you can see, the mist is coming in. So I think we're going to make the safe decision of not ending up in a bad position and getting down off the mountain, but we're going to cut across to an easier path, because the one we come up in was a bit of scrambling. Not difficult scrambling, but scrambling. So we're going to go down an easier path. We've got onto the easier path. As you can see, at least at the moment anyway, it's quite a nice easy path.
I think we took a good choice, because if you look at there, it's all full of fog.
Yeah.
It was already very slippery.
We was going up here, and then you had to go along there for quite a long way to get to the peak, and it is totally covered in mist. If we was up there scrambling now,
we won't be able to see.
I think we'd be in trouble.
Yeah. So
It could be very dangerous.
huge fail, but good fail, good choice.
It's a good choice.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's okay to fail. It doesn't really matter.
I do
As
think
long as you
this.
have a good day.
I think this path goes to the peak as well. So maybe we should have taken the easier route. But
Yes,
anyway.
given that we were starting late, maybe that would be more sensible.
we didn't really know. There's not that much information about the paths. You have to kind of figure it out yourself a bit, really. It's not like Snowdon where it's really touristy.
And we have fun on the scramble. That was fun.
No, we did, yeah.
And we have good views, and
This
we
is-
got to
this-
see the quarry. So
This happens, yeah. This is UK mountain hiking. This is what happens. You get missed it, you get fog and rain and you have to turn back. But we were nearly there.
If we would have been good hikers and we'll have to start earlier and not be a little bit of a sloths this morning.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's nicer to start later and get afternoon sun and you know, stuff like that. Sunset. It's nice to see a sunset by the end of the day. You have to stay safe. And you know, we're not mountaineers, we're just hikers. I think we made the right decision to be safe and turn back this time. The mountain will always be there. And I think there's a Chinook over there. Can't really see it now.
Oh, what a hiking.
Whew, that was a hard slog. There's literally a stream just pouring down there.
But you stopped now, thankfully.
Finally stopped, yeah, let up a little bit. I think it's chasing us basically. Because over there you can see quite sunny blue sky in the distance. And above us isn't too bad, but then behind us up there, there's all grey cloud moving our way and we're kind of trying to get away from it and it's catching us up. Yeah, so it's last little bit of this rocky path and then we think we get into the woods, which should be flatter and a bit more protected. That'll be nice. But we're arriving back to a slightly different sort of town village, so we'll have to walk along to get back to the car. But we definitely made the right decision. That could have been pretty dangerous, I think, if we were up there at our level of experience anyway, trying to scramble along rocks in a fog and the clouds and the absolute pouring rain. Would have been a recipe for disaster. So I'm glad we made that decision. But it was a good adventure, I've got to say. It's not over yet.
Not over yet.
Not over yet, but
I'm wet.
It's been a good adventure.
My waterproof trousers are not waterproof. They're water resistant and I'm freezing cold. So I want to get a move on.
They're absolutely soaked through. Mountain warehouse, pack away, waterproof trousers.
And I feel like I wet myself or something. So cold.
Not the best, really.
Said Berghaus man.
Said the Berghaus boy. Berghaus deluge trousers. Holding up well. Yep, we're back on like a much easier terrain, just a nice well-groomed trail coming through this forest. It's quite nice to be back on here, isn't it?
It's the last stretch, we're almost getting to the car. I think it's 1 kilometer more, maybe 1 mile more, and we'll be there.
There's lots of little tiny waterfalls. There's a stream by the side of it. I mean, they should call this Waterland. It's just water everywhere. It's just so much water. So many waterfalls and streams and rivers. And
I don't know if it's because of the storm. There's this storm hitting at the moment that is called the Storm Francis, and it's raining a lot. But it is like there is no paths. You're basically stepping on rivers. And then when you are in the grass, you're basically in marshland. And yeah, it's full of waterfall, lakes, everything.
Yeah.
Water.
I'm sure it is always pretty wet, but I think, yeah, because this year, in the UK in general, we've just had storms and loads of rain in the last, what, month or so? So everything's going a bit crazy.
back where we started. We parked in Moel Siabod Cafe, which is actually a very nice cafe. If you're in the area, I do recommend it. They have different walks with descriptions. They have a bookshelf where you can take and leave a book if you are into book sharing. They have a variety of food and stuff, but very family friendly. It looks very nice. They let you park your car and go on a walk, no problem. Obviously, you have to consume something, but I think that is just out of politeness. But that was it. That was our adventure today. It was definitely fun. The weather is good again, but on top of the mountain there is a big cloud, so we took the right choice. And we're going to get back to our B&B now.
Right, we're back where we actually started. Which is the Moel Siabod, I think that's how you say it, Siabod Cafe. You'll find that the route doesn't quite start here, but the route gets a bit messy at the end anyway, so I'm not really sure you really want to follow our route. And it's blue skies above us.
Ta-da!
Anyway, it was good, wasn't it?
It was very good
It
fun.
was a good adventure.